Today we're looking at Creep, a film that proves that real horror isn't just ghosts and gore, it's actually taking a job from a guy on Craigslist who has boundary issues and zero chill. Hey, welcome back to another episode of How Disturbing. I'm your host, Billy Bogues, and today we're looking at 2004 found footage cult classic, Creep. The nature of How Disturbing means that we will be reviewing disturbing films and scenes. Although my descriptions will be brief and fleeting, viewer discretion is still strongly advised. This is also your spoiler warning. Let's go watch Creep. The film opens and we're introduced to Aaron. He's taken a Craigslist job on an ad that seems, well, weirdly vague.
The ad said $1,000 for the day, filming services. Discretion is appreciated, whatever that means.
And rightly, Aaron has some trepidation about the whole thing.
So here's a thought. What if this is just some 40-something who's sitting alone in her apartment, waiting for some young, handsome boy to come up the hill and give rub-downs?
Arriving in Crystalline, I think I'm saying that right, Aaron finds the house he's looking for and he knocks on the door. It looks like no one's home though. He gives his client a call and still nobody is answering.
Okay, no answer and no voicemail, so that's good.
After noticing a probably innocent but potentially ominous axe, Aaron decides that it might be safer to wait in his car. In theory.
Okay, so I think it's smarter if I wait in the car.
In theory, because we're soon introduced to Joseph.
I don't think this guy's showing up. Which is
Hi!
Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, it's okay.
What a fucking weirdo.
I'm assuming you're Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Joseph. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be a good day.
Oh yeah, a fucking weirdo.
I feel like we should just do this right now because at the end of the day it's gonna be normal, so we'll just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Trust me, that's not gonna be anything weird at all.
Moving inside, Joseph offers Aaron a much-needed explanation.
I am a cancer survivor. Cancer in the liver, spread to the lungs. Looked pretty bad. They gave me the chemo. I knocked it out, really, and went into remission immediately. It was pretty incredible.
And I mean, it's quite a long explanation.
Went back in to see the doctor. Brain tumor, size of a baseball, here.
Oh, no.
That's inoperable. So they gave me about 2 to 3 months to live. I'm hoping I beat it.
Okay, it's a really long explanation.
Married. My beautiful wife, Angela, of 6 years. Is pregnant with our first child. Hi, buddy. We're calling it Buddy. And have you ever seen the film My Life?
No.
It's a beautiful, beautiful film.
Okay, it's a really, really, really long explanation.
Michael Keaton gets cancer in the film, and he makes a video diary of himself for his unborn son.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see. So our job today is to keep that camera rolling.
And finally, we get to the point.
I want you to document me how I am. I don't need to glorify me or make me seem cool or anything other than what I am. So, buddy, you can see me for the man I was.
So, to paraphrase, Joseph has cancer and it looks like he's going to die soon. Aaron has been hired to film Joseph's everyday life so that his son in the future will be able to look back on this video and see what his father Joseph was really like. Okay, enough of the explanations, it's tubby time.
Alright, you rolling?
Yep.
Just checking, I knew you were. Alright, buddy. Welcome to your first tubby.
Tubby time is Joseph pretending to bath his yet-to-be-born son for the first time.
Okay. Alright. Now, let's get those tootsies wet. You ready? Get those tootsies. Oh.
And just when you think it won't get any weirder,
Tickles, doesn't it? Oh, stinker, stinkeroo. Oh. Ooh, this one actually smells pretty good. I know it's fun.
And still more weirder.
Just lean back and close the eyes. Little shampoo. Massage, rub.
And still it grows weirder.
Oh, oh. Oh, you like the fire? You stay here. We'll watch the fire.
Okie dokie, bath time's over, but now it's time to meet Peach Fuzz.
Buddy, you're gonna love this. So, Peach Fuzz is the friendly wolf, and my dad created him, and he actually used to have this great kind of song.
Excellent. Peach Fuzz happens to be a singer.
Hello, my name is Peach Fuzz. I might look like I eat you up, but I'm as friendly as a rabbit.
Okie dokie, it's the next day, and Joseph is taking Aaron for a nice leisurely stroll through the woods.
Anyway, the lore has it that there's like a healing body of water out here that has something to do with the heart, but apparently only those who are pure of heart can partake of it. So anyhow, that is what we're going to find today.
And they absolutely 100% definitely don't get lost.
Just,
What the?
you remember how to get back?
No, I don't.
Joseph finds a heart formation in some rocks, and he acts super weird about it, declaring that it's in fact a miracle.
It's a heart down there.
You were right. It's a heart. But it's also a miracle.
They finish up their trek and end up at some kind of pancake house that Joseph has supposedly been going to with his family for years. That's cute and all, but how come Joseph isn't familiar with anything on the menu?
Let's see what's good here.
Pancakes, right? Didn't you say you used to come here with your family?
What's that?
Didn't you used to come here for years?
Oh, yeah. No, it's just they changed the menu.
Back at the house, Aaron attempts to leave. The awkwardness has apparently got to him.
Joseph,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head back.
But Joseph insists on the pair sharing a glass of whiskey.
Oh. I was going to pour you a whiskey.
And share a glass of whiskey they indeed do.
It's really great, man. What a great day, you know? And I don't take my days lightly. I mean, I could have spent it with my family, but I made a new friend. It's a great day.
All of a sudden, Joseph asks Aaron to stop filming so that he can open up to him about something.
Aaron, would you sit down, please, and turn the camera off? Now?
Okay.
Aaron cleverly puts the camera down, however leaves it recording the audio.
It's off?
Yeah, talk.
Okay. I did something really bad.
Joseph then goes on to explain that he once discovered his wife downloading beastie videos onto their family computer.
There's only two people who use that internet. Me and my wife Angela. And I was not looking at animal pornography, Aaron.
He explains that Peach Fuzz, who we met earlier, was actually a mask he went and picked up after his discovery.
I went down the street to the 99-cent store. There I found a mask. It was a wolf.
Joseph then explains to Aaron that once he's bought the mask, he puts it on, breaks into his own home, and then, well, I guess you could say he sexually assaults his own wife. But she seems to enjoy it. This is confusing and weird to talk about.
I put the mask on. I broke in through the back window. We proceeded to have ravenous, animalistic sexual intercourse.
Yeah, that's awkward.
I'd never seen her so happy. I have to admit it didn't feel terrible on my end.
Well, after that, Aaron is even more keen to get the fuck out of Dodge. Only, there's one small problem.
Have you seen my keys?
They're in your jacket, right?
Yeah, I thought they were.
Aaron eventually concedes, and he accepts that he has a better chance of finding his car keys in the morning.
In the morning, this house will be flooded with light. We'll find your keys, you'll be sober, and you can drive home then. You understand?
He agrees to a couple more glasses of whiskey, but cleverly manages to spike Joseph's drink with a sedative.
All right, here we go.
And, well, that sedative takes effect pretty quickly. With Joseph passed out, Aaron attempts to find his keys in Joseph's pockets. Aaron doesn't come across his keys, but he does in fact come across Joseph's phone, which all of a sudden starts ringing. And who's calling? Well, it's none other than Joseph's supposed wife, Angela.
Hello?
Hello?
Angela?
Joseph?
No, this is Aaron.
Oh, is Joseph there, please?
She urges Aaron to get the fuck out of Dodge as fast as he possibly can.
Give me the address of where you are, and then just walk out of there right now. Just keep walking, okay?
And it turns out that Angela, well, she isn't Joseph's wife, she's Joseph's sister.
My brother has problems.
Brother.
And it also turns out that Joseph, well, he's got some pretty serious issues.
Your brother has cancer.
Listen to me, Aaron. You need to get out of that house right now.
After getting off the phone with Angela, Joseph's wife or sister or something, Aaron confronts Joseph, who is now awake, telling him that he understands what's going on and requests his keys back one last time.
Look, I'm not angry. So just give me my keys, and we'll take it from there.
And Joseph responds by doing this.
Talk to Angela.
Right, very mature. We eventually find Joseph downstairs, blocking the door to the way out, wearing his peach fuzz mask and acting weird as shit.
Joseph, please let me go.
Aaron is starting to freak out, and things get pretty intense.
Are you gonna let me go? Why are you doing this to me?
And then they get more intense.
Are you just trying to scare me? Or... Okay, well, I'm terrified, okay? You won.
Until Aaron eventually decides to engage Peach Fuzz, I mean Joseph, in an actual fist fight.
Stop it! Stop it!
The next thing we, the viewers, see is video footage of Joseph dragging a big garbage bag up a hill and then beginning to dig a hole. Aaron appears out of nowhere and explains the series of events that went on after the altercation.
Okay, so a little context here. After our scuffle, I don't know where he went. He just ran off. I had to get my car towed, and now I'm home.
He then explains that the footage that we've just viewed has actually been sent to him by Joseph.
Lo and behold, a few days later, I got this in the mail, which means he knows my address. So little disconcerting.
A few days later, Aaron receives a massive package. Massive package.
Just heard the doorbell ring while I was in the bathroom, and the delivery guy left this on my doorstep.
He drags his giant package inside and opens it up to discover a knife and a DVD. The DVD is just more psychobabble from Joseph about how he's sorry for being a giant flaming weirdo.
So, just to clear the air, I do want to apologize for that last video I sent you. It was a little manipulative and a bit of an emotional response, and I'm sorry about that.
Joseph then explains to Aaron that there is in fact a third element to the package that he's been sent, and he implores Aaron to pause the video and look for the third part of the present.
I'm assuming by now you have the knife, and you have the video you're watching. But if you haven't found the third element, I would encourage you to press pause now and dig a little deeper.
Oh, it's a little baby peach fuzz for Aaron to have all of his own. That's so cute. And hidden inside Aaron's new little baby peach fuzz is this weird bullshit. A few nights later, and we're all ready for this, but Aaron gets a visit.
Okay. Lights.
And I think we can all guess who it is.
Joseph? Hello?
Aaron goes to investigate outside, but all he discovers is that his trash cans have been knocked over. And that was definitely done by raccoons and not Mark Duplass. I mean Joseph.
Goddamn raccoons.
Somehow, Aaron manages to get back to sleep, and while he's sleeping, he's lucky enough to get a free haircut. A few more nights later, and Aaron wakes up to this.
The last couple nights have been pretty normal until this.
He pops it in and he watches.
I get this. You know, you get a grave digging video in the mail, you throw it away. That's not a big deal. This was harder for me to accept, and this hurt me because I made this for you.
Wow, that is super weird. But it looks like Joseph's ready to admit that he's got some problems.
And I realized something. And it's that you were right. You know, you were right to throw that away. Because we're not friends. Our whole relationship is based on bullshit and lies that I made up.
He continues on further.
I just want a chance to show you who I really am. And the truth of me. Because the truth is, I am a lonely person.
And it gets even sadder.
I don't have any friends. I burned every bridge. My sisters, my parents. I have nothing, and I need somebody to talk to.
Before Joseph begs Aaron to just simply be his friend.
I'm gonna be here at Lake Gregory tomorrow at 11 a.m. And it's a public place. It's wide open. It's completely safe, and I promise you, you don't have to be afraid of me at all.
The next day, we find out that Aaron is a complete f***ing moron because he agrees to go and meet Joseph at the lake.
All right, Joseph, I'm here. You got me. But know that I'm filming this, and my phone is set to speed dial to 911.
Aaron waits for ages on this park bench. until Joseph finally arrives. And it looks like it's finally time to say goodbye to Aaron. Boop, dead.
Boop. Dead.
The end. Creep was released in 2004, and in Australia it received an M15+ rating. That might seem pretty soft on paper, but don't let that fool you. Among found footage fans, Creep has achieved a cult status, and I'm going to mostly put that down to Mark Duplass's absolutely skin-crawling performance. He manages to give a masterclass on making his viewers squirm without so much as even raising his voice. This man manages to weaponize awkwardness like a rusty scalpel. With only 2 actors and a budget that probably wouldn't even cover catering on something like a Marvel film, Creep manages to be unnervingly real. That kind of authenticity is a rare gem among the found footage film genre. I mean, let's face it, it's mostly famous for shaky handycam work and woody lines. Disturbing? Oh, definitely. But not in like a blood on the walls sense. Creep gets under your skin in a much quieter, precise and considered way. It's kind of less about what you actually see and much more about the feeling that something's just really off. The threat simmers and the tension builds without so much as showing any violence. Sure, the ending might not shock you blind, but let's be real, it didn't need to. By the time those final moments roll around, Creep has already wormed its way into your nervous system. In a genre with one of the lowest barriers of entry, Creep proves that you can still create a film that's sharp, smart, and deeply, deeply unsettling. So where does Creep sit amongst its brethren of disturbing films? Is it more disturbing than good? Is the film higher quality than the shock factor? Well, we're going to find out. First of all, I'm going to rate Creep for just how good I thought it was as a film on its own. And when I rate Creep, I feel like it deserves a 57.8. That might not seem like a really high rating, but I do tend to rate low, and this is a found footage film. Next up, to keep things fair, we need to find out what you, the viewers, thought of Creep as well. And when I go to the most popular movie review pages and average out all the scores, it looks like you, the audience, think Creep is worth a 71.8. Yeah, that's right. I mean, like I said before, this has become a cult classic. Now, I've just got to quickly average together my rating of Creep and your rating of Creep, and when we do that, we're left with a combined film rating of 64.8. And now, arguably the most important part, we have to rank Creep on just its disturbing factor, just on how disturbing it was, not anything else. And when I really think about how unsettling Creep was and Mark Duplass's amazing performance, I'm going to actually award it a disturbing rating of 45.8. Now all we have left to do is to average out how good it was as a film with how disturbing it was, and when we punch those numbers together, it looks like we're left with an ultimate disturbing rating of 55.3. Yeah, so let's bring in the grand spreadsheet and see where it sits. Here it is. And well, it looks like it's found itself at 17th position. That's right, we think Creep is slightly more disturbing than Promising Young Woman, but it looks like it's slightly less disturbing than Soft and Quiet. Thanks for watching another episode of How Disturbing. I'm your host, Billy Bogues, and please throw me a like and subscribe if you've made it this far. Also, if you've got a product that you'd like promoted or something that you want to sell, let me know, because I will do it on my channel for free. That's right, I don't want anything. And having said that, it's time for me to go. Let's glitch out of here.